Hello, welcome back to Proverbs. We are doing the second part of Proverbs, verse 8 today. And of course, we relate this to the toxic people and narcissists in our life, always, because that is what my channel is based on and founded on. So, Proverbs 8:14, I will read through and then I will give my little comments in between. Disclaimer, these are only my viewpoints. If you don't agree, you are perfectly well within your right to disagree. Don't be mean about it in my comments, please. I ask you to be nice and treat people how you'd want to be treated. I don't think that's too much to ask. All right, so counsel is mine and sound wisdom. I am understanding. I have strength. By me, kings reign and princes decree justice. By me, princes rule and nobles, even all the judges of the earth. I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me. Riches and honor are with me, yea, durable riches and righteousness. My fruit is better than gold, yea, than fine gold, and my revenue than choice silver. I lead in the way of righteousness in the midst of the paths of judgment, that I may cause those that love me to inherit substance, and I will fill their treasures. The Lord possessed me in the beginning of his way, before his works of old. I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning wherever the earth was. When there were no depths, I was brought forth. When there were no fountains abounding with water. Before the mountains were settled, before the hills was I brought forth. While as yet he had not made the earth, nor the fields, nor the highest part of the dust of the world. When he prepared the heavens, I was there. When he set a compass upon the face of the depth. When he established the clouds above. When he strengthened the fountains of the deep. When he gave to the sea his decree, that the waters should not pass his commandment, when he appointed the foundations of the earth. Then I was by him as one brought up with him, and I was daily his delight, rejoicing always before him, rejoicing in the habitable part of his earth, and my delights were with the sons of men. Now therefore hearken unto me, O ye children, for blessed are they that keep my ways. Hear instruction and be wise, and refuse it not. Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the posts of my doors. For whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death. All right, let's talk about this. Now, first of all, remember last time in the first part of this Proverbs 8 study, we were talking about wisdom crieth at the gates, the entryway, standing in the door, standing in the way on the road. We go right back to this at the end of Proverbs. So obviously, this is pretty important to know that wisdom, God, knowledge, all things good and directive for your life are right in front of you. They're standing right in front of you. And it's like almost, to me, when I read Proverbs 8, it sounds like he's almost, I don't know if I want to say shouting at us, but he's really uttering this in a loud voice to try to get our attention. And if you could, you ever want to tell somebody something really important, you just like, I just feel like shaking them by the shoulders and saying, listen to me. That's what I sense when I read this. Maybe you don't. Maybe you have more of a peaceful feeling about it. But to me, it's just like a cry out, like, hey, pay attention, wake up. This is where it's at. All right. So this is wisdom speaking. Some may say, well, this is God speaking or Jesus speaking, because he does talk about being with God in the beginning when everything was created. It goes through all of that. And before everything was created, even. So, if you know the beginning of the whole world, creation, and you believe that Jesus and God, Holy Spirit, and all of the deity was all in one, and yet three persons, if you believe in Trinity, and that they all created, and he created, if you believe three in one is he, the earth and everything in it, from the beginning, the foundations, that wisdom was there. And he's talking about that here. So let's go back over and I'll give you my viewpoints. Counsel is mine and sound wisdom belongs to him. I am understanding. I have strength. I love the way he differentiates here. I am understanding. I have strength. So if you are something, that means that is your very essence of who you are. If you possess something, you say you have it. So he's basically saying, I'm everything wrapped up in all of this, but along with that, I also have strength. So he not only has the ability and he is the very essence of what he's talking about, but he also has the strength to bring it forth. It's awesome to have a plan, like me with my dieting plan, and maybe you with your plan to quit smoking or whatever your plan is this year. As New Year's is approaching, we all have plans, and we have that understanding, and we become that understanding that, while this is what I need to do, he also gives us the strength, because everything he is, he gives to us. That doesn't mean we're God. I'm not saying that. But if you go to him in your struggles, he will show you the way, and he will enable you to do the things that you're wanting to accomplish in your life. Okay, verse 15. By me kings reign and princes decree justice. A lot of us don't like the president right now, and we're allowed to do that because in our society, if you're from the United States and maybe you're from a place where there's a king or a queen, God put those rulers or that ability to rule in place, and man appoints that person to be there. We don't always agree, and sometimes we get tyrants in office or on the throne. Um, God is one who honors rules as long as they go along with his plan. And nobody really exactly understands what God's plan is for the world, or let alone themselves. But I do know that God is very big on authority and adhering to that authority, submitting, if you will. So he's again mentioning, by me, kings reign. I'm allowing this. And princes decree justice. By me, princes rule, and nobles, even all the judges of the earth, even the judges of the earth. And we look at the court system, maybe some of us watch People's Court or Judge Judy or whatever, and we're looking at that and it's entertaining. And I'm not saying it's not legit. I really don't know for sure. But the point is, he's saying all these people rule and reign by me. I'm not saying they're following him or doing what he wants them to do, but he's okay with leaders and leadership over the earth and over different jurisdictions in life. And we should be okay with it too. If you're worried about a leader, it's okay to have an opinion about them, but also if you're a godly person, pray for them. Ask God to direct them, because I believe he will. Then it says in verse 17, I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me. I've been getting up early, like literally early in the morning, most days. 6 o'clock, 6:30, sometimes even earlier than that. Just depends when, I believe, God wakes me up. And then I come and I usually try to get right into my Bible and see what it is he wants to tell me today. Well, today he said, work on your videos. So I'm videoing now. That's what I'm spending my time for my Bible reading doing, is sharing it with all of you. Okay, so to me, getting up early is wise if you can do it. Some people can't, but if it's in your wherewithal and ability to do it, it's good to get up early before everything starts happening and life just comes in on you for the day and you're just like out of sorts, not really sure which direction you're going in. Plan your day with God. Wake up with Yahweh and open your Bible. Find out what he has for you for the day and which direction to go, and then plan your day accordingly. You won't be sorry, I promise you. Let's go on to the next verse. Riches and honor are with me, yea, durable riches and righteousness. We can subjectively pardon me, look at what riches and honor are. Some people think that's money. Some people just think it's richness of spirit, having a good attitude, having favor of God. I think it can mean whatever it means to you. And you'll know if you believe, well, riches and honor, he's going to give me this beautiful house I want. He's going to just pour on the money to me. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. I don't know. I do know that he is the source of all good things. So if you're believing for something and you need something, ask him. I believe he'll do what is best for you if you've given him that right over your life by receiving him and letting him orchestrate your steps. So durable riches and righteousness, things that last. And I like the fact that he put durable, and there's probably other interpretations of this in other Bibles, I'm sure. But to me, durable, something that's tough. It can't be broken. It can't be ripped apart. It can't be melted down. It's staying. It's lasting. And to me, a durable riches or rich, would be something that you find to be very rewarding and something that lasts and something that's going to stick with you. Like, for instance, I know everybody's getting sick of me talking about this weight loss program, but to me, this is my reality right now. So this is something I can relate to. To me, this plan that I'm on is durable. It feels like it's something I can keep doing and not something I have to strive and struggle with. For you, durable riches might be something else in your life. Maybe, I don't know, a relationship with someone that you've had for years, friend that you've, had since you were a child. That's a durable friendship. That's a rich to you. That's a treasure to you. It can be interpreted however. For me, right now, it's my eating plan. To me, I wanted it to be durable because I don't ever want to have to do this again. I don't ever want to have to say, I'm dieting or I'm on a diet or I'm trying to lose weight. I want this to be it. I want that goal to be hit in August or September, whenever, of 120 pounds or less, and then be done with it. That's my plan. I pray it's God's plan because the plans that man makes, he carries out the steps as he wills. So to me, that would be a durable rich. It would be a durable treasure that I could hold on to the rest of my life, along with good health, happiness, positive attitude, and all the great things that come with having that healthy bit of serotonin, the healthy calming thing of dopamine, the new feelings of, wow, I'm doing this, I did this, I accomplished it, and now I can help other people do it too. So to me, that's a durable rich, but maybe you have something else. And share it down below in the comments. Let me know, let us know what you're working towards that you want to be lasting in your life. All right, and God will bring it to you because he's wisdom, and in him are the durable riches and righteousness, right standing with God. My fruit is better than gold, yea, than fine gold, and my revenue than choice silver. He's saying there's things that are better than money. Because back then, silver and gold were considered their form of, one of the forms of their payment, their idea of wealth. And he's saying, I'm better than all that. God is. I lead in the way of righteousness in the midst of the paths of judgment. I like this because he's again clarifying this is why I'm better. Because I'm going to take you the right way and to do the right things and to treat people the right way and make right choices in your life in the midst of the paths of judgment. Now, I would like somebody to look that up for me. What paths of judgment are we talking about? Are we talking about people judging us? Or were we talking about the right way to go? The path of judgment, like, oh, I'm judging this path or this path. Which way should I go? Which choice should I make? Who should I, spend my time with? What job should I take? Things like that. Let me know. And that's verse 20 of Proverbs 8. If you want to look that up, I'll also look it up and I'll post my thoughts along with yours in the comments. That I may cause those that love me to inherit substance, and I will fill their treasures. Again, I think that can be subjective. Personally, substance. He can cause you to inherit money. He can cause you to inherit health. He can cause you to inherit friends. He can cause you to inherit favor. It's just whatever. Your relationship with him is your personal relationship, and he knows what you have need of before you ask or think it. So it's whatever between the two of you that looks like. The Lord possessed me in the beginning of his way, before his works of old. This is wisdom talking. So the Lord had wisdom in the beginning of his way, before his works of old. So before he even created the earth, he had wisdom. I was set up from everlasting, from beginning, or ever the earth was. So wisdom was there before the earth was created. When there were no depths, I was brought forth. When there were no fountains abounding with water. So guess what? The first thing God created was not, God said, let there be light, and there was light. Apparently, God said, let there be wisdom. Because it says right here, I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning, or ever the earth was. So before the earth, there was wisdom, which is neat. Because now we know we got no excuse for our ignorance and our stupidity, not to insult anybody. But we can't say, I don't know what to do. I have no idea. Wisdom was there for you before you were even created, before this earth was even brought forth. All you need to do is ask for it. There are proverbs saying, ask for wisdom, cry out for wisdom. It'll be yours. Before the mountains were settled, before the hills was I brought forth. While as yet he had not made the earth, nor the fields, nor the highest part of the dust of the world. When he prepared the heavens, I was there. So now he's creating. He's planning it out. This is what the heavens are going to look like. But wisdom's already there. So you can know that when he created this earth, if you believe that way, that he had wisdom to do it. He knew what he was doing. And we can see just by the fact that, we walk down the street, we don't float off into space. He was wise in how he made things. When he set a compass upon the face of the earth. Now, somebody look up that word compass, because I'm not sure what that means either. But I don't think it's that little instrument that you hold in your hand that directs you. I could be wrong. So Proverbs 8:27. Let's look that up and see what that means. When he established the clouds above, when he straightened the fountains of the deep. Strengthened the fountains of the deep. When he gave to the sea his decree, that the waters should not pass his commandment, when he appointed the foundations of the earth. That's interesting. He commanded that the waters should not pass his commandment. I think that means they should not violate his commandment. They need to flow the way they're supposed to flow. Here's wisdom speaking still. Then I was by him, as one brought up with him, and I was his daily delight, rejoicing always before him. I'm not sure, but I think we're talking about the Son of God here, because of the way it says, as one brought up with him, like Jesus was brought up as a child, and he had wisdom, and he did not sin because of this wisdom, because I believe he was the essence of God, and God doesn't sin, and God has wisdom. Rejoicing in the habitable parts of the earth, of his earth, and my delights were with the sons of men. Again, not really sure what they mean by the sons of men here, what Proverbs means. So let's look up verse 31 and 32 and talk about that. Now therefore hearken unto me, O ye children, for blessed are they that keep my ways. Oh, he's saying, listen to me, people, my children, because his sheep know his voice, and those that are not his sheep will follow the counterfeit shepherd. For blessed are they that keep my ways. So if you're listening to him, or he's saying, listen to me, because you're blessed if you keep his ways, if you do the things that he is telling you to do. He's telling you again, hear instruction and be wise and refuse it not. Don't argue against what God's telling you to do. Blessed is the man that heareth me. He's really into us listening and hearing. Watching daily at my gates. Here comes the gates again. Wisdom's there. So you're going to be watching for wisdom. You're going to be going the right way. You're going to be paying attention to what the right thing is to do. Waiting at the posts of my doors. Again, he's bringing up that he's right there in front of you. He's waiting for you. For whoso findeth me, findeth life. When you find him, you find life. That doesn't mean you're always going to make the right choices or react the right way or do things perfectly. You're still on a very fallible earth, and you're still in a very fallible body. That's why you constantly have to consecrate and dedicate yourself to him every day and say, your way, Lord, your way. Show me the way we're going today. It's not about me today. It's about you. And yeah, you're going to stumble and you're going to get you in the way. I do quite a bit. Quite often. I make my decisions and forget to consult him. But he's saying, listen to wisdom. It's right in front of you. It's in the doorway. It's at the gates. It's in your pathway. You're bumping into it, but you're not seeing it because you're just thinking you know better. For whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord. Once you find wisdom and you go the way he asks you to do not be surprised if you are blessed beyond measure, because he will do it. He will make even your enemies be at peace with you when your ways please him. If you've got a bunch of enemies or enemy situations or mountains in your way, go seek wisdom. Get on your face before God and say, God, direct me. I cannot do this. I can't do it. Everything's closing in on me. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to handle this. I've got tongues biting me. I've got people hurting me. My own ways are not working out for me. Give me wisdom. Whoever you are, he will. He will hear the cry of his people. Now he's telling you what happens if you don't do this. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. That's why I always say, be true to God, true to yourself, and true to others. All they that hate me love death. Jesus was really clear in the New Testament. He that gathers with me is mine, and he that gathers against me is not. This again tells you this. If you are against him, you're doing things your own way, you're following other people's ideas, you're following the devil, whatever, following sinful paths, you hate him and you love death. I didn't say it, he did. Don't shoot the messenger, as they say. This is so clear to me. This proverb is wonderful to tell you how to live your day today and how to live your life. And I hope you find the truth in it that I've found, and you can even share more that I may have missed or maybe misinterpreted, or you have a clearer understanding of it. Please bring it forth, put it in the comments. I want to read. Let's have a Bible study together. Let's talk about this. Let's help each other on the path of wisdom. Let's help each other not miss wisdom, because he is standing right in front of us. Thanks for listening. This has been Proverbs 8:14 till the end, and I will see you on Proverbs 7. God bless and have a wonderful, blessed day full of wisdom.